And we are playing Elite Dangerous. And today I think what I'm doing is I'm going to go and get some pirates, kill some pirates. Problem is, I was doing a little bit of pirate killing earlier, and as a result, I am wanted. I am a wanted man. So I'm going to have to go and clear my record first. Otherwise, everyone will be hunting me. So let me just check. Okay. Ah, ba, 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 ba. Right, let's see what missions we can get for taking out the pirates. Go to combat. Preferably get a few of the same. If you get the same missions but handed to you by different people, mission givers, then quite often you can kill two birds with one stone. So one pirate kill for two different sides will pay you twice. So kind of stacking it. So kill units, blue, crew, faction, pirates. Yep, three. That's a nice easy one. We'll do that. And we'll go and get the same one. That is the same people, but we'll do this anyway. Ideally, what you want to do is get loads of different ones. In fact, there's a couple of donations. I'm going to do them. Always do a donations. If you've got the money, do the donations for the outfit because they will pay you more. It's always worth. It's like an investment. If you pay these donations, then they will pay you more for the jobs. Your reputation increases with the faction. Um, do they affect me though? I'll do it anyway because this is Jameson Memorial, so inevitably I'll be taking missions here because you'll always come back to Jameson Memorial, it being one of the main hubs. So I will pay those donations. Just do them now, and you'll see my reputation in the right hand side will increase. Bang wallop, bang wallop. Right, back to combat. Let's see. Pirate Bob. Ooh, he's a badging. Why not? That'll do. Just a few to show you. Now, what we're using for my now, I'm not using a wingman, so I'll be doing this on my own. So quite often, when the pirate ones, you could end up against six other ships. So you're going to need something tough, something heavily armored, and something with the weapons to do the job. So I have Excalibur. Now this is my Core Dynamics Federal Corvette, one of my favourites, and I have her heavily engineered. Well, most of the way, got quite a lot done. Weapons, armor, um, everything, engines, power, shield generator, It's all very, very well done. Shouldn't have bothered doing that. So yeah, I've got the two large multi-cannons engineered, three beam lasers engineered, and two lower multi-cannons engineered. I'm using shield boosters engineered all the way. I'm using military grade composite engineered, 8A power plant, 7A thrusters, bi-weave shields, using a hangar with two ships, two fighters, and so on. Guardian shields, hull reinforcement, all engineered as much as I can. Still need a little bit added, but we're in pretty decent shape for our pirate mission. As you can see, all these red legal issues. That's because I am now wanted. Because I, you've got to always check your scans when you're moving in. When you come into the mission zone and you're about to attack people, I was a little bit impatient. I assumed all targets in front of me were the enemy and shot before my scan had finished. And just as I fired, of course, it was a clean person, meaning they were not an enemy, and then I become the enemy, and everyone's after you. So, first stop is going to be an interstellar factor, and the reason for that is obviously to clear my record. So, that's the this destination here. We'll do that first, and let's go. Hang on, I'll just check that my pilot crew are there. Keep going out and not activating them. Make sure when you buy them that you'll also put crew active. Now these fellas will fly my fighters. Okay. And we're off. I'm on open play just now, so you don't want to go faster than 100 on the clock, because that's speeding, and you'll get all kind of suicide clowns crashing into you, so that you makes you a murderer. And I've covered that in a past video. I'm using extra spot for Super Cruise Assist because I much prefer that. Um, Especially when you're back and forward a lot, and just trying to get into each zone where the pirates are or the planet is. So I can afford the slot to use. So yeah, it makes it a bit simpler. So yeah, I've also got the auto repair. Got a collector limpet. Now a lot of people use repair limpets on that slot this build, but I prefer being able to, when you destroy the ships. I prefer just I put my shields up. I'll send these collectors out to pick up bits and pieces, which can be quite valuable in components for engineering and things. Always helpful. I hate seeing that wanted. See there, the nasty wanted sign on my board. We need to get rid of that. So that's what we want to be doing here. We paid a fine. Wonder what the fine is. Oh, somebody's after me. Let's just back down. Somebody wanting to collect. Because I'm wanted, I might need to fight this dude. Yeah. How many times are you going to scan me? Are you going to attack me? He's a fed. Yeah, he's doing it. Okay. Well, this will increase my bounty, but I can't let him kill me. So you bring his shields down and then use the multi. Now that is the power of the Corvette. And I'll just send out those collectors, like I was saying. Now they will, those white sort on the target, they will now go and collect them. Better open my cargo bay. So that will increase my wanted. Definitely need to go and pay. Where is it? Ah, okay. See, it's nothing, but wanted is wanted. Just letting these last few pick it up. Last few pickups. Better move or I'm gonna have to reinforcements. Time to go. Still had my hard points out. That's why it wasn't jumping. Get back, because these guys will probably do the same thing. Loitered around a little bit too long there. Hmm. Don't know why, but my super cruise wasn't kicking in there. Okay. So yeah, it says there anonymous access, which basically means until this is paid, this fine is paid, you will be allowed no services. They will let you in, but no services apart from maybe letting you pay the fine. Better watch my speed. So pad 9, which is right there. So just try and line yourself up with the number, which is what I tend to do. Get the nose to the number, and just before the number starts to fade, bring yourself down. That should be you around about, right? Yep, just back a little. That's a good rule of thumb. Just as the number, dock number starts to fade, and that's you. Anonymous access. I see. So it doesn't let you do many things when you're wanted. But the most important thing that we're here for at the moment, legal facility, the interstellar factor. Now, if I didn't, the other way I could do this would be to hand myself in and they imprison you and take the money anyway, I think. I'll just pay my fine. Oh, ah. Oh no. Chris has forgot. I have forgotten the cardinal rule. Now, I would have been okay to pay this 10 minutes ago, but when that eagle, Federation eagle, attacked me, I was forced to kill him, which caused my notoriety at the bottom there to go up to 1. If your notoriety is up, you cannot pay a fine. Now, this will go down with time quite quickly, but it means that right now I cannot do anything at this station. So, not ideal. Mm. So, could hand myself in. I think I'll hand myself in rather than be hunting for other places. Okay. So I'm letting myself be arrested. Okay. No loss apart from the fine. Fine's a bit more than it would have been probably. Also, it means I'm a bit out of my way, but we can survive that. That's no problem. So we're going to be in a space station called the Pillar of Fortitude. If I didn't have the money, I could, of course, sell one of my ships or some of my modules. There's loads of ways you can sell your modules, or you can get a loan, which I don't need at the moment. So that's my Anaconda, my Imperial Courier, my Asp Explorer, my Python, my Imperial Cutter, my Vulture, my Diamondback Explorer, my Alliance Chieftain, my Imperial Eagle, my Crate Phantom, my Type 10 Defender, and my Cobra Mark III. Just to show my happy fleet. but we will stick with the Corvette at the moment. Fuel up, restock. I wonder how far out we are. Let's find out how far away this took us. Not too bad. Oh, that was okay. Right, well, where's our missions? So, 3 jumps. Excuse me. Ah, not so bad. So, for the sake of not being wanted, it was worth doing. I can't go hunting pirates if I'm wanted, because then what happens is you're fighting the pirates, and then whenever the police come, you're fighting them too. So you'd be fighting on all fronts all the time. It's just not worth it. And this is the base that we just got released from, the jail, if you like. Very cool. We'll get back to where the pirates are. Getting a wee bit too close to that planet's exclusion zone there, just skimming the atmosphere, so got to be careful of that. Okay. Woo! Always try and get a wee bit of fuel on your way to the next target, especially in a big Corvette like this, because they are guzzlers. They will go through the fuel very quickly. It's very easy to get caught out in the big ships like the um, Anaconda and the Corvette or the Cutter. So, shall we go and kill some pirates? I think we should. Let's go and get pirates. Naughty bad boys who are on the naughty list for Christmas. So this is my ship. Better seen it out here than... Woo! This is the Corvette. Okay, so that means we're in the right zone for a mission for our pirates, and they should be... check if there's anything else. Right, there's a few different spots, but we want the closest, which is at the top. Okay. Be careful, local pirates are aware of your mission to get them and have dispatched their own ships to track you down. So, there's a few guys after me because I'm after them. Okay, okay, okay. Just reputation stuff. That's all reputation increases from past missions, so I don't need them. Oh, there we go. That'll be those pirates we were listening to. So we just pull down, don't fight it, or it'll be much worse. Oh, he's quick off the mark. Okay. I think that's a Federal assault ship. And that's his shields down. They're quite fast and very well armoured, but they are small. Wait. Oh, forgot to have my power to my weapons. Now you see the police are helping me in this case because he's a pirate. So that wouldn't be, if I hadn't had my record cleared, they would be fighting me too. So we'll finish this guy off. Boom, boom, boom. There he goes. Pop. Woo! Hmm. Must have hit something. That's the police scanning me, but fortunately, I paid my bills. Thank you for your cooperation, the policeman says. So let's see where we're going after this once we shields are fine. So let's see. Still some in this area. Yeah, that's the next one. Just letting the pickup collectors grab that wreckage, put it in my bay. That's one and two. And that'll do for now. Let's go. We got pirates to kill. No, here they come. Do the same again. Pull back to submit. Get the weapons out quick as you can and scan them as quick as you can. Oh, gotcha. So that's 180,000 for that guy. Still more here. right now, when it takes a while like this, what's best to do is put your power to your engines so that it'll pick up a bit of extra speed. Increase my scan a bit. I usually use voice attack and a few other things for third parties, but I've just recently moved to a new PC, so I'm just glad to have my bindings, to be honest, at the moment. It can be a little bit harrowing when you move PC, especially with Elite Dangerous. So many things, so many plugins, so many apps. You just get everything perfect on one machine and then you need to change. So, yeah, make sure everything's backed up. That's all I can say. I thought I had everything backed up, but apparently it wasn't done properly as far as bindings were concerned. So, yeah, a lot of things I need to do again, but best to just take that as a positive, a new way to find new ways to improve on your keys or your bindings or your setup. Find better ways of doing it. Aha, that's what I was expecting. An actual mission marker. There we go. So we found 3 of the targets. I was wondering where I'd waited long enough. So we'll jump in. We better make sure we're ready. So put power to weapons, a little bit of shield, and a little bit of engine, but ultimately weapons. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so weapons out. Scan someone as soon as you can. Wait for the scan to finish so it's not some ally. It's not, so there we go. Unless, of course, they've already fired at you, in which case you'll know he's an enemy. Bye bye. Ah, I've done it again. That's exactly what I said earlier. Make sure you scan, because what will happen is there'll be police ships fighting on your side, and if you shoot on them, you're going to get into trouble. Now I'm fighting an anaconda that I don't want to be fighting. Now, that is a pain. I can't believe I did that. I'm going to need to get out of here now, because as I said, I'm now fighting on all sides. Just so it can be done. There's the anaconda. Boom. But now I'm a murderer. Better get out of here. Too many enemies. So annoyed at that. I mean, I'm sitting telling you not to do it, and I did exactly that. Oh man. I could have taken them, but every time I kill someone, it's a murder. You get charged for murder. So I'm gonna have to now go back where I came from. Gonna have to hand myself in. I think I can hand myself in now. I was not counting on that. I've still got all these pirates to kill. Well, that's the game. Just need to be more careful. I think I'll need to label this as what not to do in Elite when when fighting pirates. Or how to go to your interstellar factor. Or if you can't find an interstellar factor, what to do, how to hand yourself in. Ah. And you see my shields are down to 40 because I had so many different enemies. And they're using thermal attacks. So now just now shift all your power over to excuse me to systems and you'll see that my shields go up much quicker. Beautiful Earth-like planet there. It's called Founder's World. Kind of Earth away from Earth. We've all fled Earth in this time, and we are now in this part of space. The Desra system. Shinata Deja. So you see, even with all that fighting, all those ships, I didn't get 1% of damage. The shields took the brunt of it all. And that's the shields up full again. That's thanks to all that nice engineering. Whoa. Busy, busy. Well, he was blocking the door, but. So, what did I say? You line up for the number till it fades, starts to fade, and then move down. Just like that. Oh. Nah, can't hand myself in here. Not the right area. No matter. While we're here, we will get some more missions. Same ones, preferably. The Blue Crew factions. Because if we can get the same ones handed to us by different people, then you will be able to stack them. $54. Whoa. Okay. That's about 11 missions. Don't leave home without your limpets. Always remember your limpets. Nothing worse than forgetting your limpets. Okay, so missions are here. So that's 11 missions all for the same pirates. So hopefully, well, 10 missions all for the same. So we should be able to, excuse me, overlap, stack. Ooh, notoriety too. That's not good. So let's see, where is our mission? We'll do this one first. Give our notoriety time to go down. Because I'm a naughty cat commander today. I'm on the naughty list. Unauthorized infraction, clear starport immediately. Talking television. That was just because the guy was blocking it and couldn't not bump into him. Yes, this is going to be tricky. Where was it that I. Yeah, there's only two. Hopefully, I can take the two out before the police get involved, and then I'll have to get out because the police will be there for me. And then hopefully the notoriety, see that little red number two at the bottom. Hopefully that'll be down a bit more, and we can hand ourselves in. Can't believe we're having to do that again, but just too quick on the trigger, getting too clever. Rules of engagement: check your targets, identify your target before firing. Scanning now. Wanted. Okay, now we would normally collect all that, but we need to go because the police are after us. Bit of a pain. So there's an added element of risk to this just now because of the wanted, but it's a challenge. Makes it a bit less so. Keeps it interesting. This is my pilot. She just recently went up from expert to master in combat, so that was handy. I'm hoping to do that myself in the next day or so. My combat rank is expert, but it's right at the last few percent. I wasn't in a rush to put my combat ranking up too quickly anyway. The lower it is, the more points you get. Well, for what I mean is, if you're a novice and you destroy someone that's dangerous, you get quite a lot of ranking and points for that. So, but better to get the money. I'm sure you get more money with a higher rank. I think that's correct. If that's wrong, please do tell me. I think you get more money when you have a higher rank at combat when you destroy an enemy. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We're in business now. A wanted man who thinks he's better than all the other pirates. Scanning. It's a vulture. And he's a baddie. That's him. Ooh. Cheeky. So we peel this python shields off of him first. And then we use the heavy bullets. So it's use energy weapons to reduce the shield. Then you use bullets to break the hull. That's the principle for anyone who doesn't know. Okay. Alliance Chieftain. Very maneuverable. But once you get the shields down, they're easy to break. If you can catch them. Woohoo! He's a brave one. I don't know why. Don't seem to have much in the way of shields, these guys. Evil Overlord. A mostly harmless evil overlord with no shields. Bye bye. I would love to collect all this, but again, we need to go. Just home in on his power plant. Get him quicker. Hopefully bring his shields down. There we go. Look at all this cargo. I'd really like to pick that up. But police are coming. In fact, wait a minute. It's not police. It's more pirates. I'm really pleased with how fast this Corvette is moving. I've done a little bit of extra engineering on the engines recently, and it really is. It makes a difference. It's incredible. With the Fer de Lance, when you're fighting a bit more maneuverable ships, I still like to turn off the assist, which helps you come around a bit quicker. But generally, it's moving very well. Whoa. I can't resist. I want to pick up something. And these are all components that can go towards your next engineering feat. Pick up these last two and then go. Aye. Three. How are we doing anyway? Oh, there's an anaconda. Ooh, he's a biggin. We'll need to peel him down. Energy weapons would be good. Here he goes. Tough ships, Anaconda. Well, he's trying to run away there. Basically, it looks like a anaconda with a group of fighters. I'll just launch one of mine. Just to even the odds a bit. Using his chaff there to block my aim. But it's not enough. You can only chaff for so long. So I'll just try take this opportunity to put the shields up and collect a little bit of this cargo. But can't wait for too long because the police will come. Much prefer being on the right side of the law, I have to admit. A lot easier. Recall, recall a ship. So let's just hang back a little while my shields go up. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, someone's coming for me. Okay. Let's see who that is. Hey, what's going on? Oh, he's a shaky one, is our Horace. Oh, I get paid well for that. Check ammo. Nothing worse than running out of shells while you're fighting. Excuse me. No, we're okay there, and we're okay there. You can create ammunition if you go here and there. You can actually build it if you have the right ingredients, which I do, but I'll keep them. Better to just buy the ammunition unless you're really desperate, because the elements that you use to create the ammunition are a bit harder to come by, so you're better just buying. Oh, running already. Oof, that was fast. Why are these guys not using their shields? Well, they are, but they just don't last. Yep, see, a lot of them have doubled over. That's brilliant. Ho 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 ho. Fantastic. Definitely worthwhile stacking. Absolutely. Still got about half of them to do. Got to be quick at when you're going to Jameson Memorial, especially on open play. When you first come into that Shinrata's Desra star, be very quick. Don't um, fuel from that star, for example, because if you hesitate at this stage of the planet, of the systems, you'll get bullied, let's just say, or gonked or ganked. What they do is um, they'll destroy you, try and take what's yours. They'll tail you and interdict you. There's a whole host of wee tricks that they do. I don't mind it. It's part of the game, and it is the centre of it all, so you can understand. I quite like it. It's a bit different. You know, it doesn't happen everywhere. Keeps you on your toes. And the reason everyone goes to Jameson Memorial is that that system sells everything, absolutely every module, every ship. It's all for sale there, so there's a perfectly good reason to go there once you're able, because you need a permit. It's the founders' system, um, but once you've got your permit, it's definitely worth going into. This is the sort of time where you might be interdicted the distance from the star to Jameson Station. Just keep your eyes peeled. You'll hear them spinning around, and you'll probably see a target moving around behind you. Like that noise there. Oh, very close. If I needed to, I could be taking a lot of these. I'll take that one actually. Uh, Handy to have the engineering materials because they're often hard to come by. I'm not going to take on. I could take on more missions from here, but I'm not going to do it. Mm, tempting, but I've got enough on at the moment. Plus, I'm wanted, so made a bit of a mess of things. Not much there. Always do your ship integrity. Always get your limpets. Your vouchers. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to check where the nearest interstellar factor is. It's probably the same one, actually. Control V. Yeah, it's the same place. Yep, let's go there. See if there's any missions. It's good to check if there's any kind of courier missions for where you're going or something you can make money on. Always worth checking. So you look for the blue globe. It'll tell you different missions that are where you're going, but nothing really that we're after. That's fine. Don't know what this fella's doing. He's been sitting here for quite a while. I'm surprised he's not being fined. I wonder. Now, if I was speeding and he got destroyed, I would get another murder charge and the station would fire at me. So some players actually set that situation up. I think I've mentioned before in a video. Got to be very careful. So when, particularly when at Jameson Memorial, don't go over the 100. Don't speed, because they'll get you. Once it gets below 60% temperature, then you can jump again. By the way, I always wait till that time. My safety net. If you're above 60% temperature, your engines will overheat and your ship will overheat, because going into a jump increases temperature anyway. So, yes, just be wary of your ship's temperature. Ooh, I heard a hunter jumping about there. Mercenaries. Remember, I'm wanted too now. I actually need to check something. Hang on. I don't have any heat sinks, so I'm going to have to check where my what do you call it? Not heat sink, but oh, I'll know it when I see it. It'll be in miscellaneous. No, cooling. Here we go. Silent running. That's one. Okay, delete. And the reason for that is, speaking of ship temperature, when your ship temperature is high and you're using a lot of systems, you light up the other scanners like a Christmas tree, so you're easy to track. So if you're trying to sneak in discreetly, maybe you've got dodgy cargo or something, best thing to do is, well, I use heat sinks usually, but I don't have heat sinks. So what you can do is use um, silent running, which shuts down everything. It's kind of a stealth mode, but it does have its costs. I think your shields go down for one thing, because I'm not sure if I will be permitted to arrive in this base because I'm wanted. But I want to get in to pay my fine. Notoriety still too, so yeah. Ooh, that's not a good angle. Because in it. 10. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's the first time I've ever done that. Whoa. Now, I made a mistake. Silent running, I think you need to use with heat sinks. My ship went up to a crazy temperature and was about to explode at any moment there. Had I not landed at the instant that I landed, wow. Give me a second here. Ooh, I'm glad my ship's well built. Any other of my ships would not have taken that. Oh, good damage. Let's see what the damage is going to go. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can't repair yet. Let's get this fine sorted. Same drill. Everything's unavailable because I'm a criminal. It's still a factor. Oh, too high. But I can hand myself in for 300,000. Well, we need to do it. That was a close one. See how fast my shields go up when I can commit all my power over to them. It's amazing. Amazing. Right, fuel. 87,000 damage just in that wee minute. So, the moral of the story is scan, scan, scan before you shoot. Right, we'll try that one again. Okay. Now we've got a nice clean record again. Let's just double check that. I've still got two notoriety. I thought that actually get rid of the notoriety, but maybe that acts independently. I didn't realise that. Nonetheless, the wanted should be gone. Not sure how that works. That's something I'll need to check. Anyone knows, please mention it on the chats. That would be good. Just checking where the closest pirate targets are. Right. Just do a wee scan. There. Oh, excuse me. Just got to keep your peepers peeled for when these pop up. Power to weapons. I'll need to get my voice attack back. It's quite good. It's got William Shatner's my AI. He's always good for a laugh. Pirates are attacking a heavy. Oh no! Yeah, he is the pirate. I think I just clipped somebody innocent there, but it's not quite so bad. Just a simple wee fine. Sure was. He's clean. This is a bunch of pirates that are hounding a convoy by the looks of it. So they're not happy to see me. It's him gone. Woo! He's firing missiles at me. Now, a lot of ships would overheat firing your beams as beam lasers, which are the most powerful ones. A lot of them would overheat holding your weapon on as long as I do. But if you look at the center beam, it has a special um, engineering on it, which actually turns the laser into a heat sink, effectively. So what it's doing is it's taking the heat that would be building up in my ship and putting it into the enemy ship. So it's very clever. The only drawback is that you shouldn't fire if you're missing. If you miss, then you overheat on top of overheating. But I don't find it a problem. Um, if I'm not hitting them, I'm not shooting it. It's simple as that. Especially when you've got it set to auto aim like this. So, not a problem. Looks like we're the good guy this time. Woo! Think that's everybody. Fire a couple of limpets to collect stuff. Oh, still somebody, I think. Who are they firing at? There we go. Oh, missed it. If I just got hit in there, then I would have got money. But still going. switch back to engines for a wee spell. Oh, pull back. Submit. Fair to Lance. Usually a lot of trouble. Can be very challenging at times. Police are going to help me too here. Watch you don't hit them. I have you now. Woo! As the police just scanning to see if I'm a naughty boy or not. Luckily, I'm not at the moment. Oh, wrong button. My last limpet. Ooh, what's it on here? Yeah, biggin. See, he's using his flak, his chaff, but I'm too close for it to matter anyway. Oh, look at his scoring. Love the detail in this game. It's brilliant. Ooh, I think he was going to barge me there. Another fair de lance. Ooh, there we go. Just need to shoot a little bit ahead with the bullets. Ooh, I love fighting anacondas. Whoa. Another thing to be careful of is when you're picking up all the materials and bits off of other ships, be wary because sometimes you'll pick up something, well, that is labelled as stolen or it's illegal cargo, and when the police scan you, boom, you're either heavily fined or they will just attack. So always just we check on your storage, your inventory, everything's okay, it's fine. Shields back up, so weapons. Still got a lot to do. Covered a lot though. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, he's a tough one, this guy. Must be tanked up, armoured. Anaconda. Well, hello. Ooh, he's trying to overheat me. Cheeky conda. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Stay close to him. Tough nuts to crack, the old condas. Yeah. Take a bit of doing, but got there. No, I did it again. He was red. Can't believe that. Not doing very well. Keep attacking my allies. Thankfully, I didn't kill him. Just need to survive. I think earlier on he clipped in front of my fire, and that was why he was red anyway. Which is a bit unfair. He moved into my power. Just outnumbered. So in this situation, what we're gonna have to do is start repairing things. Just be careful because when you start repairing things, they temporarily go out of commission. So if you do it with your life support, you're on emergency oxygen. So it's worth keeping in mind. Just remember to switch things back on once they're repaired, like that. So watch when I do this. You go to your depleted 7 minutes. So be careful of that. But I only needed a minute, so it's fine. Just about to get back, ready to get back into it. It's a lot better than having to go all the way back to the station. Even better if you're way out in space. Okay. Wanted again. Flying through these. There you go. Is that not amazing? Nearly 100%. Again, 98%. Shields are getting back up to 100. Amazing. Nearly at full fighting condition. Oh, that was a close one. See, need to be careful. They're the police, and they are not. Ooh, anaconda. Let's home in a bit. Another anaconda. Just instructing my pilot, my other fighter, what to do. Well, I just noticed that I got up to Master on my combat. Woohoo! Nice! Hey hey! Next is dangerous, then it's elite. I've got an elite for my exploration, and I think after Tycoon is elite as well. So we're on our way, we're doing okay. Right. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I want to get rid of this wanted now. Let's see. Notoriety down to 1. Okay. Well, let's go to a factor then. Hang on. Just looking up nearest factors. Ah, not too bad. Oh, you need a permit for that one. Okay. Keep that in mind. Want to get that. I won't be making the mistake of using the silent running. That was funny. But we'll call it a day for now. That's a good 3 hours. A little bit of messing around, I'm afraid, but with the wanted. But it's all part of learning, and if you see me make a mistake, maybe that will save you making that mistake. And we did some good conda destruction as well. I'm very pleased with my ship anyway. I'll have my builds on the description, or if anyone wants to ask me any questions, please feel free, and hopefully I can help you. So what was the name of that station? Key Enterprise, yes. Pick up a bit of fuel as I pass. Nice. So we won't be paying for fuel. Oh, there's a nice res site I didn't know about. Now that could be what we do in the next one. First, need to get the last of these pirate ships done. Won't take long. Okay, sorted. And that's me till next time. Thank you. See you soon.